Fresh and Fit has involved himself in a recent altercation with a comedian by the name of Druski. Okay, Druski did a skit and talking about you can't unlame anybody because what he was saying is like dudes who like get a lot of money and you can't really unlame yourself. Fresh and Fit responded. They called Drewski fat and blah blah blah. Going back and forth. They say he's a fool because he wiped the thought Ruby Rose. Here's my question: Fresh and Fit have infiltrated into the disrespect of black culture so freely. Mind you, he has like an African. He's an African himself, or he's from Sudan, wherever. And his co-host is a Haitian. He's allowed himself to infiltrate black culture so easily. Now, here's the discrepancy here. No one has safeguarded black culture, and this is a proven example that no one has safeguarded black culture, and the people who are smart enough to know that know that. So people like Fit, Fresh, whatever his name is, Myron Gaines, they know I can step on black culture all I want to, and no one's gonna tell me to stop. So for me, I saw him saying things about reparations and black people are dumb. If you get reparations, what are you gonna do? Buy Jordans and drugs? No one has been able to stop him. Why? Because we were so busy worrying about beating on each other that we allowed other people to beat on us. And now it's almost like, well, what can we do? There's nobody in place to put an end to all of this. There's nobody in place, though we have billions of dollars generating trillions through our economy, we still don't have enough buying power to shut people up. We still don't have enough infrastructure that we maintain to tell people you better watch them out. But this is why unity was way more important than individualism. But we chose individualism over unity, and then we get confused when people infiltrate black culture. How are we confused now? So when people like our black comedians, they say something about black culture, or they say something about anybody else, then they fire back, and it's like, oh shit, we can speak on behalf of all of y'all. But we didn't safeguard our culture. We let everybody in. We let the floodgates fly through. You're welcome. You're welcome. You could be a star here. You can claim ownership. You could be a top 5 dead or alive, though you're not a representation of our history. We let people bombard us with statistics. We let people talk down on our women. Shit, we talk down on our... We joined... The funniest part is with this whole red pill movement, right? This European narrative. We ingested on the down talking of our own woman to fit into a narrative of someone else who has nothing to do with black culture. Which is crazy. And I'm not red pill. I'm not any of this other stuff. I can give two shits less. Now, because red pill has a deeper meaning, but I'm talking about the specific meaning of when it's about the awakening of what? The flaws of women, whatever they want to call it. So my thing is this. A lot of the issues that are happening, other races are going through it with their women as well. But somehow black women have been such a dramatic target. And I say like this, keep the issues in house. We can argue about our own shit. Jews probably have their own things going on. Spanish people have their own thing going on. Why does everybody feel the need to infiltrate black issues? Because this is how important black culture is to a lot of people, that they need to talk about black culture to stay relevant. Because everybody else they talk about, nobody either cares or you get canceled in a dramatic way. I guess my message for this is like, when did Myron Gaines think that his opinion meant something and was held so much value to black culture? Who told him that? Who told these guys this? Now, this is what happens when you give anybody some money and you let a bunch of men who don't know themselves start taking their word as law. It's like, man, to me, y'all see Druski as a comedian. Druski is a very successful entrepreneur, but he's a brand. He built something for himself from doing skits. Now, here's a problem, the discrepancy that we take from people when they do jokes and skits. We tend to look at them as a joke. No, that guy has his shit together, but we can't see past the laughter because he's entertaining. But don't ever confuse entertaining with business. Some people entertain for money, but he's an entity. He has his shit together. What makes Fresh and Fit any better than him when they got their claim to fame from talking about women all day? And they don't even look like a representation of men who had women their whole life. They had to learn that and walk into that image. And then that came. But as far as black culture, it's like, yo, bro, what did anybody do to you? Why don't we just let it go too far? And when I see mine, I'm like, man, bro, like, When I see these people, I'm like, man, that shit is terrible. That people are now more and more being more comfortable talking down on black culture with no fear, with no goddamn repercussions. But the floodgates is open. So that's why I say, you know what? I can't defend black culture because black culture don't even want to defend itself. Black culture don't even want to defend itself. Women still go up there, let them do what they do. Who can we be mad at now? There's nobody to be mad at. Like, to me, this is an epitome of black culture no longer has representation. And some people may say it never really had representation. But to me, this is an epitome that black culture no longer has representation. Because we're going into a new generation and there's still yet to be anybody to really hold it down in a major way, but individualism. So I say there are probably a lot of people doing good things for black culture behind the scenes. Do not get me wrong at all. But is there a representation where it says, yo, bro, and then they get respect from other races and other nations? I'll wait. I'll wait. So when I see this, I'm like, yo, what about your people? But we let it go too far. We let everyone infiltrate. This is the epitome. And now he went from women to black people. It's sad to see, but the individual is like, hey, he ain't talking about me. I don't fit that narrative. I don't fit that description. But there has to be a point when we say, nah, that shit can't fly, bro. But he thinks everyone is low IQ. And what does that say to the man sitting right across from him who's a Haitian, who's of Haitian descent? I mean, look what they did to Haiti. America. You sitting over here talking across from a person who has white supremacist talking points, and I believe he's Haitian. Look what they did to Haiti. The first free country. They tried to starve them to death because they got their own independence. America, I'm talking about. And this is how you let a man talk about, because you know, race is a social construct. That shit was invented to keep white people on top. So now when we talking about race, anybody who is of dark pigmentation, we all fit under the same narrative. Ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, when you get arrested, ain't nobody like, you a Haitian or you black? You dark skin, you dark skin. So I say all that to say, men who surrounded themselves with these weirdos, I think it's a little bit of a weak standpoint when you turn your back on your own roots to fit into a narrative that had nothing to do with you. There's nothing wrong with having this awakening understanding of woman's true nature. Great. But when you stand behind people who literally laughed at it, because like that's like me if I said I talk down on white women and I still got white homies, I would look at them weird. Like, you let me talk down to your people like that? And you still hanging around me? You ain't even from the same lineage, bro. And I could tell you how much I look down on those people and still be around you. What would that say about that person? Or if I could sit in a room with someone talking so downly on my lineage and my people, and I'm still sitting there laughing with them, ha 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 ha. That shit is weird. But as a lot of people would say, that's just not my problem. When do we get a grip? You let me know your thoughts. All right, fam, that's it for today. You got some value from this, do me a favor, hit the like button, drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Now, if you're rocking with what I'm doing and you want to take it up a notch, I've got something special. Check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. That's why I drop exclusive content, game, and insights that you won't find anywhere else. I'm talking about the stuff that'll help you level up. And hey, if you're tuning into the podcast, the audio version, make sure you download and leave a review. It really helps more people discover what we're building over here. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you check out the next clip or to watch the full episode somewhere in here. I'm gone. See you in the next one. Peace.